Hello guys, how you doing? Welcome to today's Periscope. How to avoid burnout as you're building your team. How to avoid burnout as you're building your team. Want to welcome our replay viewers right now. And let me flip the phone around here and get things ready. So anyway, going to talk about this. This really important topic right now. How to avoid burnout as you're helping your team. It's got to be the number one problem that leaders face. Even when you start out with one person, okay, and I've sponsored over 200 people, and I've hit the top 10 of 3 different systems, including a network marketing company, 2 internet marketing companies, actually 3 internet marketing systems and a network marketing company. So I know how it feels to go through burnout. And once you get a team of, even if you get 5 or 6 or 10 people, you're probably going to experience a little bit of burnout, and you're going to find yourself running ragged trying to help people out as your team gets bigger and bigger. And if you're trying to help a person with every single little problem that they face, you're not going to be able to maintain that over. If you have a team of 200 people, that's probably max. As far if you're doing things. If you're helping a person with every single problem that they have, let me tell you what I'm talking about here. And I'm going to show you how you can help your team members get started in their business and get the help that they need and avoid burnout at the same time. Just a second. Okay, so want to welcome everybody out today, and of course welcome my replay viewers. And I'm going to talk about how to avoid the burnout when you're helping a team member. And I got to tell you, when I started marketing online especially, and building, and then thereafterwards building a network marketing company, I experienced a lot of burnout. And it was frustrating because I really do want to help a lot of people, and that's really in my nature to help people. I'm also a university professor. I taught school, and it's in my blood to help people. But there's a point at which you're not helping people if you're hand-holding too much. And you have to know when to say when. Just a second. Let me explain what I mean. Just a second. Just for a second. I got to go to some real quick notes. What I'm going to say is going to be really valuable to you. You want to run with your runners, walk with your walkers, but don't sit with your sitters, okay? And even be careful in that process, especially with those that are just walking. Run with your runners, walk with your walkers, but don't sit with your sitters. Now, let me explain what I went through. This is really significant, and those of you who are on this line right now, if you've even sponsored one person, you know what I'm talking about. The people that want your help the most are the ones that are just not willing to make commitments to their own education as far as spending the money they need to upgrade their skills. And it's the people that are at $25 a month that want all of your time, and it just doesn't pay off. So let me explain what I went through. And like I said, I've personally sponsored over 200 people, and that doesn't include the people that they sponsored and the people that they sponsored. And so what would happen when I first started is that I would help everybody to do everything. I was like a Mother Teresa to all of them. And I'll tell you an example. Here's one example. I had a guy that joined my team. And he was probably my age, maybe he was a little bit older, and he was struggling to learn how to do stuff on the internet, and his skills were such that he didn't even know how to really run his computer. I don't think he knew how to work Windows. It comes down to he didn't even know how to cut and paste and stuff like that. And I found myself having to help this person, or felt like I had to help this person, and the more frustrated he got, the worse it got. And so finally, I told him to search out a class in his own community on how to run the computer, his own PC. Because, I mean, it was crazy how much time I was helping him, and it wasn't making me any money, and it wasn't helping him really. I wasn't going to spend 2 or 3 hours on the phone with him, every other day, teaching him how to do stuff like cutting and pasting. It's crazy that's basic skill stuff that he's got to get from another resource, and I would lead him to those resources, but finally he wasn't willing to seek out other help, and he just got upset at me, and he blamed everything on me. Well, that's not fair to me at all. It wasn't fair to me at all. And it was wasting my time. He never got anywhere. I mean, even though I helped him hours and hours and hours on end, did everything that I could, he still ended up quitting within a short period of time because he just wasn't getting it. And these were skills that he could have received by just going to a local class. And some of these classes are free. You could go online and get classes. You could go other places and get basic skills like that. But I was running myself ragged, and I was helping people with the dumbest stuff. Well, I do believe in helping people, but but everything that you do in your organization has to be duplicatable. So I'm going to show you some ways where you can still help people. In fact, you could help them more, and you'll be able to make more money if you follow just some simple rules. Okay, number one, make sure to plug yourself into your system and produce. Your main responsibility as a business owner is to produce and to set the example. Make sure that you're plugging yourself into your company system and your company products. Okay, that's number one. Okay, next, so how do you know who to work with the most? Okay, it's who's ever pushing the numbers. Okay, who's producing the most? Those are the ones you're going to work with the most. Now, next, and this is critical, the training process starts actually in the recruiting phase, and so that's part of it. But as they join your team, it's very important that you work with those people and do a new member coaching. Now, I have an extensive training that I did, a Periscope that I did, along with some additional training that's free on how to coach new members. If you haven't seen that, go to my website. It's at workwithjacklater.com. And anyway, again, that's workwithjacklater.com. And just type into the search bar, new member coaching. Okay, new member coaching. And you'll see that right there under new member coaching. And I talk about how it's so vitally important that you help people make commitments to their own business. And if your company has training products, then the new people that you bring in, you need to help them to make a commitment to the training products that your company has. Now, a lot of companies, including the system that I work with, those training products are not free. Excuse me, and you can earn a commission on those products with a lot of companies. I don't know what your company has, so I can't answer, but for my company, we do. Anyway, I make a commitment with those people. I have them make a commitment to their own business, number one, and have them make a commitment that they will plug into the system that your company has and plug into the products and plug in to the training products that your company has. If you're doing all the training yourself, okay, if you are doing all the training yourself, it's going to be like that game with Chinese whispers. And incidentally, guys, as you get value from what I'm going to share with you right now, make sure to slide down or slide sideways on your device and share, or hit the little period dude and hit share. Also, when you get value, click on the screen 4, 5, or 6 times and let me know if what I'm going to show you right now is going to be helpful. Okay, now, you ever played that game Chinese Whispers? It's kind of like, it's that game where you're in a big circle, you're whispering to your neighbor something like a white stallion, okay? And you whisper the words white stallion in your neighbor, and he passes on to the next person, he passes on to the next person, he passes it on to the next person, he passes it on to the next person, and by the time he gets back to you, it's like a pink elephant or something. I mean, it's crazy. It ends up becoming diluted and distorted. And that's, I promise, that is what's going to happen to your downline. And it doesn't take 20 people for that to happen. It's going to happen probably within the first couple of people. Besides, if you're plugging into your company, you got to ask yourself and be humble enough to recognize that you don't know everything. You've got to plug into your system that probably has $1 million earners, multi-million-dollar earners. These are the guys who've gone through the trenches and have succeeded in hitting a certain level that you want to hit and that you want your team to hit. How are you going to help your team members hit $10,000 a month if you've never hit $10,000 a month? I've hit $11,000 a month. I can't help somebody who's trying to earn $1 million. But I can plug them into training that my company has, where the people that are doing the training have earned multi-millions in this industry. So why should you do all of the training when your company can do the training, when others that are succeeding can do that training? So the important thing is that you've got to plug your people in to your team training and stop doing all the training yourself. Okay, now, obviously when you've hit a certain level and and you've had success in your own team, then you could do team hangouts and do training as a team. But let's get away from the individual, one-on-one coaching that takes hours and hours and hours. I mean, this is what's going to happen. You're going to be on the phone all day and all night helping people who will not plug into the system because most of them will not. If they're just hanging on to you and not trusting the system, that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to wait for you to tell them the next move to make, the next step to take at every single juncture, instead of following the training that will show them all the steps. Okay, so it's critically important. Now, this is what's going to happen. Let's suppose you have somebody who says, "Okay, okay, Jack. Let me think about this for a second." Okay, so you have somebody who says, "Okay, if I don't help my people, they're not, I'm going to lose them and they're not going to make me any money." Well, this is what you do. You apply the problem to themselves. Let me see if I can explain this. Would you like to be on the phone all day and all night with people that are only going to make you $25 a month, never upgrading, and spend hours and hours and hours doing that? Well, the answer is no. You want those people to be upgrading in the products and earning the income that you deserve, whether that's $500 or $1,000 or $3,000, whatever the products are that your company is selling. I mean, if you want to earn $25 a month for helping somebody every other day to cut and paste and do all their capture pages and their emails and their blogs and their videos, you're not going to make money. I mean, it'll just burn you out and your income will just go down. So you have to pick and choose. So what do? Whenever you're on the phone, okay, and this is very, very critical when you're working with your team members, When you're on your phone helping your downline, okay, you need to be, while you're helping them, you need to be selling, upselling, and promoting the next event. Okay, I'm going to repeat that again. You want to be selling, upselling, and promoting the next event. Now, you're going to be helping them in the process, but you're going to be selling them into a product that will help them out, okay? You're not going to be selling them stuff that isn't going to help them. Heaven forbid. Excuse me. I'm still fighting a voice problem. Anyway, selling, upselling, and promoting the next event. Well, let's suppose that you have a person that needs help with creating capture pages. And let's suppose that your company has a product that includes the technique and skills of making good capture pages. Now, maybe your company has that, maybe they don't, but let's suppose that they do. This is just an example. Then what you do is you ask that person, you say, XYZ product in our company has a phenomenal training on how to make good quality capture pages that convert and make sales. And what I want you to do is I want you to go into the back office and purchase that product. See, I'm not an expert. I don't pretend to be an expert at capture pages, but so and so so-and-so product has teaches that exact skill in detail on how to make capture pages. It's going to cost you XYZ money. You know, maybe it's a $100 product, maybe it's a $300 product, or whatever it is. But I want you to go in your back office. It's not going to be free. But I want you to make a commitment to your business. Are you committed to your business? Yes. How much money a month do you want to make? I want to make $10,000 a month. Why do you want to make that for? Well, I want to make it so that I can provide the things I need for my kids, so I can travel, so that I could leave my job. Are you committed to your business? Yes. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to go into your back office and purchase the product, and then I want you to go through that training. I want you to go through the modules, and then call me back in another week. I'll know if you purchased the product or not, and we'll talk about the next step that I want to help you with. Okay, so I've converted them into a product. I made a sell. It may be a $500 sell or a $1,000 sell, but it's helping them. Okay, I'm never going to do anything that doesn't help them. Now, what if I can't afford it? Well, find a way or make a way. But I'm never going to tell them to buy something that's impossible for them to purchase, but I will encourage them to stretch a little bit. And maybe a $500 product is going to get them to stretch. I don't know. It depends on their situation. Or maybe it's a $100 product that'll make them stretch. So I'll never tell them to buy something that they can't afford. That's crazy. But I will ask them to stretch. Maybe they have to sell something. Maybe they have to sell a motorbike or something in order to buy a product that's going to earn them, teach them how to earn, 10 times that more money. But so I will ask them to stretch. So when you're helping people, every single time you're on the phone with them, you want to be selling, upselling, and promoting the next event. Now, let's suppose a person has. Let's do it this way. They ask about capture pages. Okay, will you help me with my capture pages? And you say, yes, I will help you with your capture pages, but I'm going to do it in a way that is going to benefit you more than me helping personally. What I'm going to do is we're going to have a hangout this Thursday, and I'm going to have so-and-so person come on the hangout, and he's going to teach our team how to do capture pages. And what you do is you book your sponsor or somebody in your team, a third-party person that knows how to put together good capture pages, and you invite him on that hangout also. Now, so anyway, I tell the person, I says, on Thursday we're going to have a hangout, and we're going to show you exactly. We're going to even look at your own capture pages and your own personal capture pages, and we're going to show you how you could improve those capture pages. Now, but here's the rule, okay? Now, they don't get on for free, okay? Here's the rule, okay? What I want you to do is I will only allow you on that hangout if you bring 5 other people on that hangout. I don't care how you get them. I don't care whether it's online or whether it's people you know in your sphere of influence. But I want you to get 5 people. I require that you get 5 people on that hangout in order for us to help you with your capture pages. So I'm promoting the next event. So again, and when you get on the event, I promise, if you get 5 people on that event, I'm going to be selling those people. Now, it's going to be training, it's going to be helping them out, but I'm going to be doing selling without selling. And what do I mean by that? I'm going to be giving some tremendous value. The majority of that hangout is going to be just pure value. And at the end, I'm going to say, hey, we just got Joe on here helping him with his capture pages, and he's serious about his business. He wants to make X amount of money per month, and we're going to help him do that. We're going to help everybody who gets on with him, who's going to lock arms with him. We're going to help them reach the top also. This is pretty exciting stuff. And those of you who sign up under Joe right now, you're going to be able to take advantage of some bonuses that I have that I'm offering. And whatever the bonus is, maybe it's some additional training, maybe it's free training modules that I've created, maybe it's a bonus, free internet marketing tools, or whatever it is. Maybe your company has a bonus, but I'll guarantee you, if he gets 5 to 10 people on that hangout, he's going to be sponsoring people, or we're going to be able to sell those people. So selling, upselling, and promoting the next event every single time. Now, if you stop promoting the next event, you're going to have to start all over again, and you're going to go into backward mode. Okay, so every time you want to be promoting the next event. Okay, in fact, if you're on my team, I'm going to be having another event. Let me look at my calendar here. Okay, I'm going to be doing another Periscope tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Okay, tomorrow we're going to be doing some more internet marketing, network marketing training on tomorrow's Periscope. So make sure to be on that tomorrow. It's going to be exciting stuff, 100% free. And incidentally, guys, very important that you get access to my 8-step checklist and video walkthrough to 30 to 50 leads per day. My guess is if you're in internet marketing or network marketing, your biggest challenge that you're going to face, or you're probably facing right now, is getting leads. So I want you to go to workwithjacklater.com and download that 8-step checklist. It's a video walkthrough. You'll be able to look right over my shoulders. I'm going to show you on my computer screen exactly what I do to get leads. Okay, to get 30 to 50 leads per day, and I'm going to show you how to do that. There's also a PDF that you'll be able to check out. Just check out them one by one and take advantage of that free training. Also, when you go to workwithjacklater.com, make sure to check out the training that I have on how to earn 100% commissions. A lot of people don't realize that you could actually earn 70 to 100% commissions online. And I'm going to show you not how to just get 70% commissions. Hey, Jay, how you doing? I'm going to show you not only how to get 70% commissions, but also how to get 100% commissions by going to workwithjacklater.com. So anyway, those of you who just joined me, I'm just finishing up right now. So this is going to be a replay that will be on my blog later on today. This is powerful stuff. It's really helpful, showing you how to help your team members and explode your team while not burning out at the same time. In other words, how to avoid burnout with your team members. And it's very important. You're going to be able to earn more money and avoid burnout. So if you're just catching this Periscope, don't forget to go to workwithjacklater.com, and this Periscope will be as a replay on my blog at workwithjacklater.com. Now, right now, while you have a chance, go ahead and go over there and check out that training where I show you how to get 100% commissions. And also, those of you who haven't seen it before, make sure to download that 8-step checklist for 30 to 50 leads per day, because you can do it online. Now, is it going to be easy? No, it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to work like a regular business, okay? This isn't the lottery. Online is not the lottery. I guess, well, there is some online gambling out there, but this is a real business. And I'm going to show you exactly how to get leads. And I'm going to show you exactly on another link. You'll see it. There's a banner. And to learn how to get 100% commission. Take advantage of that. It's awesome training. Make it a great day. See you at 10 o'clock tomorrow. And also on the replay on my blog at workwithjacklater.com. Make it a great day. Bye.